Ball controlled by Ohio State. As Tanisha mentioned, they will try to get this game in an up-tempo fashion. That'll be the challenge for Bob Bolden's team to make sure that he keeps that transition defense in play the whole night long. Ball reversed side to side. That will be important here for the Buckeyes.
Great defensive play by Baxter, automatically starting off, sacrificing her body against the great presence of Petty.
Well, we talked about on Saturday a great defensive performance from the Bobcats. They will need that tonight. Here's the pressure already up here from the Buckeyes.
Great job with handling that pressure and breaking it past half court. Not a lot of teams can do that against this tough defensive team.
I think both teams are going to see mostly man-to-man, but you'll see a variation of that as well. Shot from Kate Dennis on the right wing. How about the penetration? You can see right there, setting up the outside shot. That time got a good look there. Number 2, Taylor Theory.
That's what I'm talking about, that penetration and kick. They're so good at sharing the basketball off of dribble penetration.
Nice job by the Bobcats to break that press there. Got a good look at the basket, but here come the Buckeyes, pushing it hard up the floor. Another strong move to the basket. Kennedy Cambridge, sister of Jelani, got that little floater to go.
Ohio should expect a lot of dribble penetration coming from Ohio State. They want to break you down, make you a commit, and then pass out.
Tabling from the outside. She has struggled a little bit from the outside, Tanisha, here in the first few games. But we know she's a streaky type of shooter. And here's Chance Gray, number 21, a junior out of Cincinnati, Ohio, via an Oregon transfer that came in.
Third play.
Chance Gray makes it 6-0. Buckeyes. Here's that pressure. Anytime you can score, Tanisha, that's going to be helpful for the Buckeyes. They can get that pressure defense up.
It's a great take. Got to capitalize on those shots.
How about the slick move there? Cambridge, a lot of transition baskets. The pressure is up. Another turnover there for the Bobcats. That is one thing, Tanisha, we talked about. You got to control the tempo of the game, and you can value the basketball. That will help this team out.
Absolutely. So far, they've done a great job with breaking the press, but getting the ball inside, inbound is going to be key.
Ohio State has been a very athletic and a very aggressive physical basketball team all season long. Nice move to the basket. First basket for the Bobcats there.
I think they called a travel.
Did they?
They did.
My bad there. You can tell there's an inside presence right now. Ohio State would love to go the inside. Bolden with a couple substitutions in the game right now. Danny Scully, number 23, is in. There's a good out-of-bounds play there from the Buckeyes.
Easy reads. It's not hard when you got an Asia Petty.
Yeah, we talked about how they escaped the wind. That's Tabling taking it strong to the basket. Anytime you can get some running, the outlet pass, you're going to get a quick score. And anytime you got a player like number 22 on the floor in red, Jelani Cambridge, you're going to have some easy baskets as well.
Her motor is absolutely insane. It's like she never gets tired. She plays a ton of minutes for Ohio State, and it's as if she hadn't played any.
Side to side for the Bobcats. Good look for Tabling. Right wing, got it.
I know she's happy about that shot. That's a good sign for the Ohio Bobcats.
Yeah, it's just tough. You got to try to keep Jelani Cambridge in front of you.
The pressure, full court. Just haven't been able to knock down shots.
A turnover there for the Buckeyes. Nice push at the basket there. It's challenging right now when you have these injuries. You got to find ways. Practices are different, kind of set up in terms of the timing. Everything's a little bit different right now for Bob Bolden's club.
That's right. And as you can see, Monica Williams does a great job of getting her hands in the passing lane for an easy steal. And that's what she did a lot last year defensively, with just a pest on defense for Ohio. This is the third consecutive meeting between these two squads.
Buckeyes have come away with 3 wins in the last 3 years, but an opportunity here for the Bobcats getting strong to the basket. This is a club that I think Kevin McGuff has really expected a lot from him early on in the basketball season, even with the freshman leading the charge at point guard position.
That's right. Talking to him a little bit earlier, he likes the way that this team is moving.
There's that pressure in the backcourt here. Trapping, quickness, speed, anticipation. There we go. We got one to go. Good ball movement here from the Buckeyes side to side. Little short corner look. Couldn't get it to go. Good follow up there. Bobcats with the basketball. How about that move there to the baseline? A little choppy right now. You got an opportunity to get to the free throw line. Everybody catch their breath. Make some free throws. Got the first one to go down.
And again, if the Ohio Bobcats can just keep chipping away at it, throw them off defensively, which they're doing in that zone. It looks like a matchup zone they're giving.
And that's probably a pretty good change defensively for Bob Bolden's club, just to kind of get a different look here. Like the Buckeyes were kind of getting in that groove a little bit in terms of what they wanted to do offensively. There's a look from the outside. Nothing but net. Got it. About 3 or 4 points per game, but I tell you what, when she gets on the floor, she knows how to play, a veteran player.
She is a floor general, always has been, and can shoot the 3 consistently as well. Right on cue.
Right on cue, exactly.
Manipulating you to think certain things are open, and they're really not. It's just a bait, and this is the team that can do it at a high level.
Got about 40 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Travel call underneath the basket here. Ball reversal from one side to the other. Kate Dennis has it right now. Shot clock down to 8, 7. Our 3 officials on tonight's game are Michael McCullough, Angie Enland, and Trey Miles. Those are the 3 officials. Make a visit here at Athens, Ohio. Terrific crowd here tonight for this contest. An opportunity there for the basket, and gets himself to the NCAA tournament.
The numbers don't lie. Wins are wins, and that's because of consistency, as you mentioned. Despite roster, South Carolina, LSU, they're bringing them here to Ohio, and Kevin McGuff and his staff has done an incredible job over the past 12 years.
Little zone look defensively here from the Bobcats as we get this second quarter underway. 27-12. Inside, into the paint, outside. Couldn't get that one to fall. We're going to get a second look there from Cambridge. Got that one to go down. Just a little bit, about 3 feet left there. Got a great stroke. Got that one to go down.
Ohio's got to make sure, Ohio State's got to make sure that they're being secure on the rebounds. Again, when they're coming down, they're going to look to pass it out. Most of the time, they're not looking to go right back up, and that's what makes it go well.
Great look on the inside there for the Bobcats. Get the easy goose there. 30-14. Ohio State still maintaining that lead. Boy, they do a good job from side to side. Offensively, got a good look, good rebound. Second effort there. You know, we talked about Asia Petty a little bit, a graduate student. Spent some time at Kentucky as well. 2 years at LSU. She's a veteran player. It's nice to have that experience on the floor. Again, Bob Bolden trying to find a combination. They're still in good shape here. They really got themselves in a big hole. They have kind of stabilized themselves a little bit An easy basket on the inside. Again, you see very few freshmen. Obviously, Ohio State has one of them in the starting lineup. Very few high school freshmen in starting lineups right now.
That's right. She is a rarity. She is definitely special. And that has been since high school. And then right on cue, easy basket, easy lay-in for the freshman, Jelani Cambridge.
Fundamentals. Let's do the right things. Let's try to get better every day.
That's right. I mean, he's done a great job of always being in the conversation within the MAC conference.
Well, that's the 14th turnover for the Bobcats here. We've still got about 7 minutes remaining here in this first half. Good look on the inside. Petty, strong to the basket. You know, we talked about several things. Rebounding is going to be important for the Bobcats. A little opportunity, a 3-on-2 situation there. Got a good look from the perimeter from Taylor. Says we got to execute. They're going to be aggressive defensively. They're going to switch a lot of screens. There's Kate Dennis. Shot clock violation there. But Tanisha, as we talked about, defense for Ohio State just forces you into a different rhythm sometimes. And it's just, again, trying to focus in on what you got to do at the offensive end. How about the long-range shot there from outside? Jelani Cambridge with the basketball, a little crossover move, a little mid-range.
And that 55% is really from shots that are uncontested. They're open because of the drive and kick.
Yep.
She literally.
I know we're running out of superlatives to talk about
really
here.
No other words to describe it. But you've got to appreciate the talent. You know, when you see a player, just think about how much work and time it took for her to develop that, along with just natural ability. But she just makes everybody so comfortable.
Outside shot there for the Buckeyes. Got the offensive rebound. One more crack at it. Couldn't get that one to fall either. That time at the basket.
They got again that finish and one.
Well, when you look at the Buckeyes in terms of their balance scoring-wise, they have 4 players in double-figure scoring. A.J. Petty's close to that. She's at 8.7. So Kevin McCuff's getting a lot of balance out of this basketball team from the scoring standpoint. And that just makes it really tough on defensive teams as they look to, as Tableman gets a strong basket there.
They are making her work for every basket from the three-point line all the way to the basket. Definitely not typical of Ava Watson.
Quite a few players who's going 9 or 10 deep here. And again, I think a lot of it is just trying to make sure some of his players getting some rest there because they've been pressured up here the entire game thus far with the pressure from the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I mean, it's fair to say the Ohio Bobcats are
been talking about injuries that Bob Bolden has had to experience, but it changes your game plan completely.
There's no need to really rush into things as players are recovering from injury.
Warder got that second one to go there. The graduate from Cincinnati area, played at Wake Forest as well.
And she had a lot of injuries in her 4-year career there at Wake Forest.
Good interior passing there. Amelia, she got that finish there. Again, Ohio State getting just about everything they want right now offensively. Another turnover right to the basket.
Not only are we seeing the dribble penetration, the Ebony Walker down to Elsa for the nice reverse finish. That's just great basketball. It's great distribution amongst the team for herself as well as the team. You gotta love it.
Good outlet pass, strong to the basket. Very athletic family. Their brother Devin actually is a 6-year senior at Texas Tech playing basketball there. With the turnover for the Bobcats here. Ohio State going to try to capitalize on that. Got it from the right lane.
It's a nice shot by Ebony Walker. She can do that as well. She's very versatile. Again, interior as well as being able to shoot that 15-foot jump shot.
The Buckeyes are relentless with that pressure. You know, when we talked to Cotie McMahon, he mentioned that. He says, you know, this is just early in the season.
And
We're still trying to figure ourselves out a little bit.
That's right. This is a great opportunity to see what, you know, certain players that most of the time would get minutes, what they're about.
55 seconds remaining here in the second quarter from the Convocation Center on the campus of Ohio University. Bobcats pushing it hard. Got a good look from the three. Belmont, she has done a good job on the inside. With her size at 6'6", you're not going to see that very often if you're the Ohio Bobcats all season long.
No, and she does a great job. Also does a great job
with their pressure defense. A lot of easy baskets here for the Buckeyes.
I think they're here to see her. We'll be able to tell after the game.
We'll have a chance to talk about Katie Smith and J.C. Sheldon, two new additions to this Ohio State basketball staff just about 10 days ago, and we'll have a little chat about that as well. Ohio State with the ball, got an outside shot, got nothing but net there from Chance Gray. Great start coming out of halftime.
And right on cue, I was able to talk with Chance Gray earlier this week just about what it means to be on this team. And she just said that these young ladies are just so special and they fight for each other. And so, as you can tell, that's showing up just by how they share the ball.
Just speed in the transition. Jelani Cambridge took the ball off the rebound, went coast to coast, couldn't get it to go, but there's a strong move on the inside. Again, we talked about the play on the inside, so important. Taylor Theory out of Cleveland, Ohio, most consistent, very unselfish player as well, got that finish. Bobcats going to get to the free throw line. Just some individual numbers for Ohio State there in the first half. Jelani Cambridge had 19 points on 4 for 6 shooting. Bobcats, again, didn't have a whole lot of scoring, but they had good contributions off the bench as well, and I'm sure Bob Bolden trying to find that right combination here to get this second half started. Outside shot. Got it.
That is what she does. You know, older and more experienced. Again, learning when to slow it down to get a quality possession. That's going to be key for the freshman coming in and not forcing shots.
Bailey Tablin got her basket on the inside there. Good little move to the basket there, the sophomore out of Seymour, Indiana. She had a career-high 9 rebounds versus George Washington on Saturday. Her scoring is really what they need from her. Good finish there.
Led by this young lady right here, Petty.
Great point, Tanisha. You follow this basketball team very closely and the Big Ten, but the size, even though we're up above this whole court here, we're not on floor level. The size of Ohio State just stands right out at you. The size they have.
To the conference this August. So again, it's going to matter in the long run.
Let me pose this question to you. As you compare this team of Ohio State, their ball movement has been spectacular from side to side. It starts with this young lady right there on the feed on the inside. Good look at the basket and good finish there.
I think Jelani's going to have a conversation with her sister, like, how come you can't make any of the shots that I pass you? You make everyone else's. You're not making mine.
Another turnover there. 2-on-1. Tablin trying to get back. Strong finish at the basket again. We talked about Taylor Theory. She's got the ability with that little finger roll to kind of let it roll right in there.
It's so pretty.
74-25. Buckeyes are rolling here in Athens. I'm not surprised. Coming off a very tight game on Sunday afternoon. Quick turnaround as the Bobcats
just gave her way too much room to be able to knock it down.
Yeah, but let's get some quality minutes here in terms of what she needs to do to continue to fight her way into that lineup. How about could have been a travel there, but a strong move on the inside. Again, Asia Petty. Got a couple substitutions there. Again, fast break here for the Buckeyes. Got to finish at the basket, but Cambridge going to get a little blow there, as well as A.J. Petty on the bench. I'm not sure if we'll see them again here tonight at this point. Well in command of this game are the Ohio State Buckeyes. Nice finish at the basket.
And again, Monica Williams does a great job of just, again, continue to compete taking it strong to the basket, getting her own rebound, and finishing over the top.
Well, you mentioned that word, you should compete. That's what Bob Bolden, he kind of stands for. Just being a competitive type of player. Right now, their pride's a little hurt, are the Bobcats, but they got to find a way to kind of get through that and fight through that. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Another easy basket for Iowa State Buckeyes.
Again, it goes back to those turnovers, making sure that they value the ball. Each possession matters regardless of score. You still want to value the possession.
Good block there on the inside by the Buckeyes. And here they come. Inside for two. On Cotie Smith.
That's right. Cotie Smith officially joined the Ohio State coaching staff as an assistant coach on November 11th. She is coming back as 11 seasons coaching in the WNBA and recently with the Minnesota Lynx. And she's a familiar face and familiar name because she's from Logan, Ohio.
Yeah, Cotie Smith, an outstanding player. What a great addition to that coaching staff for Kevin McGuff.
Absolutely. And for overall WNBA pick, and had an incredible season last year with the Dallas Wings. She said it was a great opportunity for her to stay here in Ohio and home. One, she gets a chance to see her brother play, which she has not yet to be able to do, and that's really special for her. But also it allows her to impact players for the next generation and allows her body to rest. Thought that was really, really cool. She loves the energy of this team, and she really feels like...
Boy, they have played at a high level here this evening.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. When you're ranked number 12th in the country, great shot by Emma Barnett. And so they're not laying off. This is not a measuring stick between, yes, just Ohio, but it's beyond that. They're going to match up against some really, really tough teams, and they've got to be able to show out.
You know, Tanisha spent 9 years as an assistant coach on the men's staff at Ohio State. You know, the regular season, you are judged on what you do in the postseason at Ohio State. Obviously, you're going to have a good regular season, but you get judged on what you do in the postseason, both in the Big Ten tournament and then, of course, in the NCAA tournament. But I think Kevin McGuff has all the pieces built for this team right now.
That's right. They're looking at how consistent are they? Are they playing through things? Are they executing at an elite high level? Not just, are we just getting whatever we want and with no accountability. That's not what Kevin McGuff and the staff is talking about. They're talking about championships.
Tatum couldn't get that one to go at the end there. Got a good look from the outside for the Buckeyes. It looks like it's going to be a blocking foul there. That's a good look. Again, free throw shooting, they're always important. And here's the right here, and go ahead.
And that's what you see. Again, you see that quick dive. Again, not afraid of the contact right down the middle. And it's just, again, reading the open spots and availability for the Buckeyes. They're so good at reading off of each other and finding each other, which makes them super hard to beat.
Good movement here from the Bobcats. Tabling on the outside here. Trying again. Shot clock going to be close to 10 here. They're going to have to go quick. Now at 4. Tabling. Looks like we got a held ball.
Take the shot. That's the first available shot. Emma Barnett had a wide open 3 with a long closeout that she could have easily, again, heat checked to see 4 in a row. Let's go for it. And she decided to pass up on it.
But there we talked about the shot.
Yeah, I mean, this, again, Emma Barnett, she's done a great job 3 for 3 so far. Again.
Well, this is a good scenario here for Ohio State. They got some players on the floor trying to get, are you trying to impress your coach with your minutes on the floor right now with the lead? Well, no, you're trying to play well. I mean, you're trying to earn your mark here a little bit, get some quality minutes in a game that I know it's out of hand, but
McDonald's All-American. Dad played in the NFL. So we see this history of high expectations, continuously competing regardless of score. Score doesn't matter when you are a competitor.
From the field, Ohio State at 34.3%, 49.3%. The Bobcats at 34.3%.
And Ava Watson has kind of struggled a little bit from the field and three-point line, and I'm sure she was very happy to see the ball go in from that corner.
Good skip pass, couldn't get that one to go. Madison Green on the floor, the 5'8" graduate student out of Pickerington Central. Averaging close to 15 minutes per game. Couldn't look from the perimeter. Couldn't get that one to go down. Another offensive rebound for the Buckeyes. Ohio State is 38 for 79 from the field. So that's an indication of what you just talked about. Just a lot of possessions.
And Ohio State has a history of averaging 70 to 80 points per game. That's what they're used to, accustomed doing. Well, we're only 15 points above that. This is what they do, again, without a Cotie McMahon. That is a totally different situation. We're missing 16 points off the scoreboard, just with her sitting on the bench recovering.
Yeah, Cotie McMahon, as we mentioned, not in uniform this evening out of Centerville, Ohio. She's their vocal leader, too. She's the one that kind of keeps them motivated a little bit as we look at an outside shot. Got that one to go down.
Successful teams is their ability to execute.
Well, obviously, you got to think that the Ohio Bobcats are going to get a lot more out of learning situations in this game. But you know Kevin McGuff is going to use a teaching tool. He's going to watch it as well. That's just part of that process from a coaching perspective. But nice finish there at the basket. They have a next game is on November 24th. After that UIC game, it gets even a little more difficult. They got a date with Georgia.
As they ease into, again, their Big Ten schedule right before we get into 2025.
Well, it goes fast and furious now. Not a whole lot of breaks, obviously. Thanksgiving week next week. You try to gather if you can get a day or two, some rest, some relaxation. And obviously, this was a quick turnaround game for Ohio State. This is a great get to have this team come down here in the Convocation
I
Center.
hope it does continue.
Yeah. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this basketball game. Shot clock's at 3.
Great take by Gigi Bowers. Just couldn't finish. The freshman getting good minutes this game.
Yeah, great shooter. Out of Olentangy Liberty High School. Now Ohio.
And Chance Gray has had an awesome start to her career at Ohio State. Again, transferred from Oregon. Tied the Ohio State single game 3-point with the great Kelsey Mitchell. Again, one of the best players to come out of the state of Ohio. That's tied it at 9.
Shot clock at 3. Takes strong in the basket. Scully couldn't get it to go. Also with a big rebound. You mentioned Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah, again, give Coach McGuff a lot of credit from a recruiting standpoint.
Absolutely.
He has always gotten high quality, high caliber, talented players into the program. And, some years it doesn't always work out, but he's very, very, very consistent.
Absolutely.
At Ohio State during his tenure there.
That's right.
Less than 30 seconds here remaining in this basketball game. Good interior passing for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
It's a lot of Ohio pride players that are from the state, the great state of Ohio, from the Bobcats as well as Ohio State, and no better way to showcase that here on the hardwood.
.106-42 is the final score here.